this psychology class. There's a lot of things that I learned in this class that were really beneficial and that I thought were really important to life and the psychological, way that the brain works and everything. I want to major in psychology, and so one of the things that I thought was really important that I should, know before I get into this field is the stages of dying in grief, Ross's stages of dying in grief. And so the first one is denial, and this is refusal to believe the diagnosis of death is real. So they're kind of like in shock, and they're like, this isn't real, like there's no way this is actually happening. And so they kind of deny it, and it's kind of like a way to, it's also a coping mechanism, and so it's kind of a way to make it more bearable and to be able to deal with it. And so then the next stage is anger. And that's when they're really just like angry about life, and they're angry that they're angry at death for, you really can't be angry at people like they are. And so it's a feeling of helplessness to change things, so they just kind of feel like they're stuck and they can't do anything about it. The next stage is bargaining, and this is where the dying person tries to make a deal with the doctor or even God, and they're pretty much just like trying to find a way to not die, even though it's kind of inevitable that they're going to die, but they try and do everything they can to not. The next stage is depression, and this is like extreme, and this is sadness from losses already experienced and those yet to come. And so they just get really, really sad, and again, like they feel stuck, and so there's just like no way out. So they just kind of, all of it just kind of like piles up on their shoulders, and they carry this really big burden. And then the last stage is acceptance. And this is where the person has accepted the inevitable and quietly awaits death. They've kind of like made peace with death, and they've decided that, they can't do anything to change it, and there's no way that they can still live and everything, and so they kind of just decide that they're gonna deal with it and await for death to happen. So those are the stages of grief, and I just want to thank you for teaching this class, and I've just learned so much, and I feel a lot more prepared for college this upcoming year in the fall. So thank you so much.